Millions of people are using ChatGPT, but what they don't know is that they're using it incorrectly. So if you want to find out what mistakes you're making, don't miss this video. Hi, I'm Chris. How are you? Welcome to another video on the channel. If you want to learn and discover easy to use artificial intelligence tools, you can't miss these videos, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of them. Let's get started with the 5 common mistakes that everyone makes when using ChatGPT. Let's share the screen so we can look at the examples I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we have the ChatGPT screen, and what we're going to do, well, what I would say as the title for mistake number 1 that everyone makes is asking questions that are too brief, too vague, or just too poor in detail. In other words, this is the most serious mistake that I think everyone makes, and as a result, they're really not getting the results they want. For example, I'll give a very basic example. I'm going to say, make me a diet. Just like that, make me a diet. Do you know what it's going to do? It's going to make one for me, of course, and it's going to ask me a few things it needs to know. Age, gender, height, current weight, goal, and so on. But anyway, just in case, it makes you a diet. It tells you that would be a diet. So imagine, I have here the text I was going to enter. I put this in. Well, let's clear the chat so you can see the difference, okay? We clear the chat. Let's see, where do you clear the chat? Okay, new chat. Now with the new chat, we ask it this again. We ask it, make me a weekly diet for a woman who works out 4 times a week and wants to lose 3 kilos. So what does it do? For a woman, how about that? The best thing would be this. Therefore, please don't ask brief questions. If you want to make a diet, don't just say, make me a diet. No. Because GPT gets to know us, it knows a lot of things, but it doesn't know everything. Therefore, we need you to tell it how much you weigh, what shift you work. All the information you can give it is, in the end, helping you to make the diet as tailored as possible to your daily life. All right? So it's very important in step 1 to ask questions correctly, very thoroughly. It doesn't matter if it's a very long text, but the more details you give, the better it will understand what you want. All right, mistake number 2 that a lot of people make is not explaining the context of what they want to ask. All right? For example, I just type thank you here in the chat. I type write me an email, and of course, what is the chat going to do? It's going to write you a template so that you can tell it. All right? So imagine I say to it, let's do the same. Let's delete the text. I say, write me a professional email to respond to a client who has complained about a delayed order. All right, okay then. So it will give you the exact template you need to respond to that client. With this, what I ultimately want you to understand is that it's really important how we connect, or rather how we talk to ChatGPT, because it truly has many features we don't know about, and it's very important that we do it well in order to get good results. Okay? For number 3, I would say that one thing a lot of people do wrong is settling for the first answer it gives you. I think those of you who have used it see that at first maybe it's not the answer I'm expecting, so I don't know. Now here I tell it, I've done this, make me a list of ideas for YouTube, okay? And it gives you a bunch of ideas. Education, I mean, all these would be things I could ask it, but now I say, oh well, give me some more specific ones, and maybe even more detailed options for my channel. Some that are original. Okay. So it's telling me, the algorithm says this and that. Interviews, business, stories. It tells you what would be the most interesting. But then I can say to it, no, adapt them. Adapt them. You should adapt them carefully to the specific requirements of the business of, I don't know, gummy candies, okay? So what's it going to do? It's going to adapt to what we're asking for. I mean, it's much more accurate the more information we give it. The first answer is going to be very brief. You have to get the most out of ChatGPT. In other words, the more you ask it, and as you keep asking, things get more interesting. So don't just stick with the first answer. That would be my top tip number 3. All right, let's go. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment whatever you want. I'll be happy to read your messages. if you have any suggestions for other videos I could make. All right, number 4 is another one, believing that it's always right. No, ChatGPT is not always right. There are a lot of people who come and say, no, look, you have to give me a refund for this. I don't know, for an order, because ChatGPT says you have to give it back to me. Well, maybe ChatGPT is giving you a general answer based on what you asked, but if you look deeper, it's not actually correct. And that's where the question comes from. You have to tell it, I'm a customer of Xmart. Well, I mean, you have to give it very detailed information to really see if it's right. Because maybe ChatGPT didn't give you the completely correct or entirely accurate answer. And I think you have to look further, that you shouldn't just settle for what ChatGPT says. I've heard many times, ChatGPT says it, so it's right. No, that's not true. All right, number 5, and now the last one of the video, not taking full advantage of its potential. This is a huge mistake. No, you should make the most of all the potential that ChatGPT has. Honestly, with everything I've told you, I think you have enough tools to get everything out of ChatGPT, really. If you need to furnish a house, start from the very first question and keep going, keep asking, sending photos of the space. What could fit here? Does this fit? In other words, the more information you give it, ChatGPT is amazing. Therefore, this mistake, number 5, is not taking full advantage of its potential. I think we all are making use of this. Therefore, if you gradually use all the tools, all the tips you can find, I think little by little you'll learn how it works and how to really make it work so that every time you use it, you're very satisfied because it truly is a very good tool. I hope that you really share these 5 mistakes I've mentioned with me because these 5 mistakes are real, and if we address them, we'll see that with ChatGPT, we can really get a lot out of this tool, which I personally love. And I hope to see you in another video very soon. So remember to leave your like, and I'll see you very soon.